Welcome back. Tonight on Talk with Tyrell, more about the new help for parents of children with autism. Governor Cuomo today signed a law that will require New York health insurers to cover people on the autism spectrum. That includes screening, diagnosis, and treatment. Lawmakers in Albany passed the bill back in June. Here's why it took this long for the governor to sign it into law.
The problem with the bill last year, from Governor Patterson's point of view, was the insurance company said this is an open-ended liability. This year, we negotiated a quote-unquote cap, another cap, and this one would limit the liability to $45,000 per person per year. On that basis, I'm signing the bill.
So when the law goes into effect 1 year from today, New York will be the 29th state to require insurers to cover those costs. Joining me now to talk more about what this is going to mean, Brad Gerstman. He was there when the governor signed the bill into law today. He's an attorney, an advocate for those with disabilities and special needs, and co-founder of the Lisa Beth Gerstman Foundation, which we're going to talk about also during this segment. But thank you for coming in. It's been a long day, I know. But this is a project that has been in the making for how long now? How long did it take to get to this point?
It's been about 6 years. This has been a really long fight for autism advocates. We've known that for so long that there's been so much out-of-pocket money that we have to expend to take care of our children. It's amazing how some families who of lesser means had to make a decision. Are they going to send their child to college or pay for the education of another child who has developmental disabilities?
Why is the treatment of kids with autism so expensive to get the treatment that really works for them?
Sure. Well, first of all, we understand that we don't know what the cause for autism is,
right,
and we don't have a pharmaceutical cure, but we do have various treatments for autism. And because autism is a spectrum, as we know, so there's from one side to the other based on varying degrees of disabilities, that's why you need to tailor different kind of treatment methods and methodologies to that specific child, and hence there is a cost to it. Some call it significant. I'll tell you what is significant. What's significant is the fact that the average household has to spend over $50,000 to educate their children. Right. That's out of pocket.
Right.
And imagine all the other kinds of ailments that children unfortunately get. You put them all together in one bundle, okay, and that doesn't equate to the total number of children affected by autism.
And because of the expense, the health insurance companies were really, they tried not to have to pay for a lot of this stuff, but now this changes all that.
Yes, of course. They were against this bill on the basis of cost. But again, when you look at cost to families, bankruptcies in families that are just so prevalent by families who have children with developmental disabilities.
You'll do anything to help your kids.
Of course, and then you also look at the 80% divorce rate of families who have children with developmental disabilities, and then you say, okay, well, what's the cost to that? We have to factor that in, consider that, and I really applaud the legislature, who, by the way, voted unanimously in both houses, Democrats, Republicans alike, to pass this. This is the second time the legislature passed it, both houses. Now the Governor Cuomo, stepped in, took the leadership position, and created a scenario where a compromise amongst all parties was made. And one of them is a cap at $45,000.
You have to tell me about the foundation, because we've got about a minute left, and I want to give you the chance to talk about the Lisa Beth Gerstman Foundation.
Sure, thank you very much. Well, Lisa Beth Gerstman Foundation is in memory of my dear sister Lisa Beth, who died in a bus accident many years ago going to summer camp. And what we've done in her memory as a family is we've trying to send children, especially underserved children, to summer camps with normal developing children, so they can integrate.
Doesn't
and that's
it make
what we
the
feel
biggest difference? Doesn't
it? It really is, because it's like kind of a one-by-one thing. You see the kids, you could touch it, you could feel it. We're not just a foundation that just gives money to another group, say you do it. We actually work together with each individual camp to make it all happen, and that's for physically disabled children as well as developmentally disabled children. So we're really proud of what we've done, and we're really happy for the children, because we see those smiles.
Sure,
there's nothing like a summer camp.
And what a help for their families as well.
Oh, it's terrific. And it's not just us, it's all the donors that have given to us, who participate in all the events that we throw and really care equally as much as we do. So
All
we're
right,
very
well, Brett,
thankful.
congratulations on the accomplishment. I know it's something you're very happy about, which is why you were there when the governor signed the bill. Remember, as we said, it goes into effect a year from today, next November 1st. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me on.
For more information on the new law and for details about the Lisa Beth Gerstman Foundation, you can go to news12.com, click on the numbers and links tab. It's all there for you. Still to come on